Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hey, welcome in. Just actually getting my screen set up here, y'all. Give me one sec. How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy New Year. Okay, here we go. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. So I'm going to just be digitizing a quick, simple design in Hatch. So it's really not going to be an in-depth tutorial, but it's just going to be kind of a work with me, watch me create a design, and then I'm going to go over to the machine, get everything hooked up, and do my test stitch once I finish the design. Hey, Nina. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Lori. Anita, you made it home just in time. Yeah, so this won't be a full-on tutorial, y'all. I'm just kind of going to be doing a quick design, but I'll be talking through it as I go. So you guys can start to get familiar with Hatch. I know some of you are interested in learning Hatch, kind of want to see what it looks like. So this will kind of just give you a brief overview, but I will be doing a more in-depth Zoom class for my channel members, the red level members, and I'll probably maybe schedule something outside of that for everyone else that wanted to learn Hatch as well or get comfortable with it. Hey Eva, welcome in. Watching on your TV, phone about to die. Okay, no problem. Well, let me go ahead and I'm gonna share my screen. Give me one sec. Okay, here we go. So I have my Hatch up here, and actually let me move myself down here and make it bigger. There we go. So this is one that I was working on yesterday or the day before that or something like that. I actually have a few tabs open. You can set it up to auto save. Mine's auto saves every 5 minutes, but you can click save as you're digitizing your designs. You just have to go up here into the settings menu and then you can change those settings. So what I'm gonna do is open a window and show you how I set up my screen and then kind of just go from there. Oh, you're welcome, CJ. Welcome in. Hey, Karen, welcome in. All right. So, and I do use Mac products. So I actually do have Mac as well, you can't see it here, but I use Parallels, and that gives me access to the Windows environment because Hatch is a Windows-based product. And so you have to either have a Windows computer or you have to have Parallels to get it on your Mac products. But you can use it on your Mac products because that is what I am doing now. And I'm just getting, yes, Vanessa, this is Hatch. Hey, Vanessa, I didn't even see you came in. Yeah, this is Hatch. So it's just going to be a quick overview. So I was just kind of talking about my setup. So I use Mac products, Apple products. And so I just downloaded Parallels, which is a software you install on your Mac computer, which gives you access to have a Windows environment. So I use this for Hatch as well as the Wizard, the Rhinestone World software, and Hotfix Error. So what I'm going to do is open a new tab. All right, and it's going to come up plain like this. What I like to do first is turn my hoop. So I'm going to come up here where it says right. You can turn it right or left, or you can right click and then rotate your hoop. But this just is quicker, so I'm just going to rotate it like so, like that, and just kind of adjust my screen here. And I will be looking back and forth over at my laptop at the chat. So if I don't answer your question right away, just know that I will. Hey, Soyini. Hey, Lemonheads26, welcome in. So one thing I like to do is my background colors. So I'm gonna do the black and white, and then I'm gonna do my hoop. Normally I do a purple. Let's do a light blue. And you can change these to whatever color you want. And then if you want to turn your grid on, you can turn your grid on. You just click that right up here. You can also take your hoop away and just show just the grid if you want to. You could take your rulers away. So all your tools pretty much to get started, you're going to be using this toolbar up here across the top. And then the true view, I'll show you guys that as we start to digitize this design. So first thing I'm going to do, let me move my screen back, is grab my design. And you know what? Let's see if I can make this bigger. No. Oh, wait, I can make it a little bit bigger. Or maybe not. Thought I could. I was going to try to make the screen a little bit bigger, but it looks like it y'all can see. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my artwork. So artwork versus design. If you're uploading, say, a SVG file, hey, Valerie, if you're uploading an SVG file, it's best to use design. Artwork is pretty much just going to bring in your JPEGs or your PNG files, but you can upload SVG files, which I'm about to do. And actually, you know what? No. I'm actually just going to do artwork. And I believe this is the one I want. Let's see. Okay, there we go. And yeah, it came in huge, so it moved my screen. So I'm going to adjust my design within my hoop. And I'll show you guys too how to adjust your hoop. There we go. So at the top, there's going to be an option right here for your machine. So you just select what machine you have, and then you select whether it's a single needle, multi-needle machine, and then here will be all your hoops that you could select from for that particular machine. And it's in millimeters. So if you're embroidery is pretty much across the board going to be in millimeters. If you're not familiar with calculating millimeters, download a conversion app. That's what I did. It'll calculate, what it is from millimeters to inches. So that way you'll know your sizing as you get more comfortable with embroidery and learning the hoop sizes and working in millimeters. But right up here at the top is where you select your machine, your hoop size, and everything like that. And I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. And I'm actually going to only use this part right here. I'm not going to digitize the rest of this. I just want the I love you part for a shirt. So all your toolboxes are going to be over here on the side. Hey, Deborah, welcome in. The toolboxes are over here on the side, so you can manage your designs, your custom designs, your lettering. This is where you would do your monogramming, auto digitizing. I honestly say stay away from auto digitizing. Even though it makes it quick, it makes the process simple and easy. It doesn't always digitize the design correctly. So a lot of new digitizers lean more on auto digitizing. Just learn how to manually digitize from the beginning, because if you start using that auto digitizing, you feel like it's easy, it's quick, you don't have to spend a lot of time digitizing designs, then you'll become dependent on it. So just always just go right to manual digitizing your designs. And that way, when you stitch out your designs, you won't have any issues, or at least you shouldn't. If you need to edit anything that you've worked on, then you can go in and edit there. Digitizing, we're going to jump into that tab. And then there's appliques, different layouts, multi-hooping. And I'll go more into detail when I do a very detailed video on using these different tabs so you guys will know how to use them. So I'm going to open that digitizing tab. And over here, I'm actually going to select digitize closed shape. So if you're digitizing a closed shape, once you digitize around or do your outline and you hit enter, it's going to fill that in with your stitches. And now if you digitize an open shape, it's going to leave it open, which is what I'm planning on doing here. So you'll see me digitize an open shape as well as a closed shape. So digitize closed shape. And I do have my crosshair pointer on. This is something that you can turn on or off. I like it because it just gives me a little bit more accuracy when I'm digitizing. And another thing, you want to make sure that you're kind of thinking ahead when you're digitizing. Where will jump stitches be? Where is the next letter or image or whatever going to connect? So that's something that you want to think about as well. So it's almost like you're thinking ahead whenever you're digitizing, because you want to eliminate as many jump stitches as possible for one, and you just want to have a clean, crisp design once you're finished. So I'm going to go ahead and start right here, because once I go around and stop here, then I can jump over to this design and then I'll do the same as we go along. So I'm going to start right here. Now with Hatch, if you're using you're going to use your mouse. When you're using your mouse, left click is for a straight stitch. And if you need to curve, if you need to go around a curve, you're going to right click whenever you're coming around curves. Hey, T, welcome in. So I'm going to go ahead and start here. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Why isn't my design digitizing? Let's try that again. Of course, as soon as I get on here, technical difficulties. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. I might have to restart and bring it back up. Let's see. Oh, no. Let me turn off those clicks. Okay, so I'm actually going to restart because I have had this open for like the last day. So it's not even letting me digitize right now. So I'm gonna have to go out and come back in. Yeah. So please hold. Let me close out of here and then bring Hatch back up. No. All right. And again, this is my Windows environment on my Mac. So I'm gonna go ahead and open Hatch up. Always technical difficulties soon as I go live, y'all. I've been digitizing all week and now it wants to act funny, but we'll get through it. And it takes a second for it to come up. So now we wait. And this is Hatch 3. I I believe if you have Hatch 2, you can pay the difference to upgrade, but you might have to reach out to their customer service, but don't quote me on that. And another plus about Hatch is you only have to log into it from the internet while you're connected to the internet once every 30 days. You can use this program offline. So if you don't have internet access, you can use it for 30 days. You just have to kind of log back on every 30 days to, I guess, like refresh the software, and then you can go back to using it offline. Me too. That's the way it works. I know, right? I'm like, I've been digitizing every day for like the last 3 days. And yeah, I go live to show y'all. And now my system acting crazy. But we will get there, y'all. Slowly but surely. And it's also probably because I'm using Parallels that is taking so long to load also, and not just a Windows computer. So I'm gonna go ahead to my design space. All right, so let's do this again. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and rotate my hoop. And then I'm going to change my colors. I'm gonna do my hoop. We'll do that. Let's do purple. All right. And let me go ahead and find my artwork again. And it's probably gonna come in huge. Yep. And so I'm gonna go ahead and resize that to fit my hoop. All right, and then I'm gonna blow this back up. And let's hope this time we are good to go, y'all. All right, so again, we're over here in the digitize panel. And I want to digitize a closed shape. And let's see if it's going to work this time. All right, looks like we are back in the game. So I'm doing a left click and then to get started so I can go straight. Hey, Precious, how are you? Hey, Linda. And then I'm gonna do another click. And you know what? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna turn this crosshair stitch off. It's kind of annoying me. All right. Hold on, it still didn't turn off. And I'm gonna undo that, go back. Okay. One more again, y'all, one more again. So we're gonna select, move by design a little bit, and we'll make it a little bit larger so y'all can see it better. All right. Digitize closed shape. And so I'm gonna start right after the curve right here. So this is where I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start going straight first. And I'm just doing a left click. Now, when I get here, I'm going to do a right click, and then I'm gonna right click, right click, right click. That's gonna take me around the curve. And then I'm gonna go back into a straight, and you just kind of go down. And I'm gonna do it kind of slow so I can look over at the chat and answer questions. But as you get more comfortable with the software, you'll probably just end up clicking through here pretty quick as you're making your designs. But when you're starting out, just get comfortable with the software and just take your time. And so as you can see here, there's my little line. So I'm just creating that. And then I'm coming back around to that curve. So here is where I'm going to switch from a left click to a right click so I can go around that curve. And so the design, once I complete this one, then it'll have that curve in there exactly how the letter looks. And so I'm just steady going around, and right here got another curve. So I'm a right click, right click, right click, right click, and then left click, and then just move up the design. And it kind of guides you to, it shows you if your line is crooked, if it's straight. So it does give you kind of like a guide to follow as well. And then I got to go around this curve again. So I'm going to switch to a right click and then a right click. And then I'm going to go ahead and enter. So that's how my first one is looking. And actually, I might have to go back and move some points here. One thing I do, let me turn off this grid. See how that turned out? I'm actually going to have to go back and move some points, or I can just undo and redo it. Or I can come back later and do that one. Yeah, edit points, Anita. Exactly. Thank you, Precious. I actually found this on Creative Fabrica. I thought this was cute. And so I'm gonna actually, y'all, go back because I want to redo that. I don't like how it looks. Now, yes, I could have just went in and edited the points, but I mean, it is what it is. So I'm gonna just start over, and actually, yeah, I'm not feeling that either. Hold on. All right. So there we go. Then we're gonna curve around and see how I am a little bit off of the shape, but you guys can see how it gives you a guide. And so it's going to give you that guide to let you know if you're straight or if you're crooked. And that way you can adjust your, I guess you could say your stitches or your clicks or your edit points, whatever you want to refer to them as. And then I'm just kind of going around. So you can either digitize right on top of the design. You can do an outline on the design. The choice is yours. And here I'm gonna go ahead and do my curve. And I'm gonna do that curve to about right there. And then I'm gonna go back into a straight stitch, straight. And right here, I'm gonna switch to right click so I can get that curve. And I'm gonna take it about right there. And right there. And then go back to my straight stitch or edit point. And then just kind of move it up and around and around, or and up and up. And switch back to my curve. And I'm gonna put it right there. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna just leave that one. I'll go back and do the edit points. Now I'm gonna switch to a digitize open shape. So we just digitized a closed shape. Now we're going to digitize an open shape because I'm not going to close the heart. I just want to do an outline. So now I'm just going to click on digitize open shape. And then off on the side here is going to give you some different options. If you want to do a satin stitch, you want to do a run stitch, or if you want to do a raised satin stitch, I'm actually going to do a satin stitch here. And just looking at my next point when I jump over. So I'm actually going to start this about right here. And give me 1 second, just checking the chat. Hey, Picture Me Crafting, welcome in, welcome in. All right, so this one has a curve. So actually, you know what? I'm just gonna start right here. I'm gonna take my chances since this is just a design that I'm testing out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my right click because this is gonna be curved pretty much all the way around. So I'm gonna be using that right click so we can get that curve. And then, so I'm gonna just keep right clicking. And now this part is the tedious part because especially if someone sends you a logo or a certain design that they want, you know, it could take time. So you just want to allow yourself enough time. Take your time. You don't have to rush through it. You'll get done with your design, but just know that, oh, I was just looking at something. Just know that it's going to come with time as far as the speed. So just take your time. Right here, I could actually do a straight. I'm going to see how that turns out because it doesn't have too big of a curve. And then just go up to and keep clicking. So you're just basically following your design. If it's a SVG, in this case, how this one is a SVG. And I'm gonna go to about right here. And now I'm gonna go ahead and switch to that right click so I can get that curve that I want. And I'm just following along, clicking on the black outline on the heart. And so it's really just taking your time, following your design. If you're using SVG, I mean, you can create your designs in here from scratch. I personally can't draw. So I'm creating my designs using SVG, or I use their applique feature or their lettering monogram feature. And so that's how that looks. And there's some edit points like right here. So I have to come back, edit that, and edit that as well. Just joining. So Karen, I am in Hatch digitizing software. Hey, Valley girl, how are you? And so that's what it'll look like. And let me show you the true view. So the true view is actually going to, so you can see right here, there's going to be a jump stitch from where it went to here and up here, but that is going to be underneath. It's not going to show on the top. That's going to be when you finish your design, your bobbin, that's where you're going to see that stitch underneath. You're not going to see those on top. And you can also edit your start and stop points. That is another video for another day, but I just wanted to show you what True View does. It kind of gives you an idea of where you have jump stitches, how it's going to stitch out, things like that. So then we'll go over here to the U, and I'm going to go back to digitize closed shape. And then I'm gonna come back over here and start right where that curve ends. And then just go across, and then I'm gonna switch to my right click so I can get that curve. And you can blow this up and make it larger if you want to, the screen. All right, and now I'm gonna go ahead and just go straight down with the design using my left click. Hey, Carol, how are you? Welcome in. All right, and now I'm starting to get that curve again. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to a right click so I can go around this curve. And again, as you learn the software, you'll get faster. So initially, it might seem like it's taking forever, but I wanted to go through this a little bit slower so you guys can see what I'm doing. And then any questions you guys got, just drop them in the chat. And I'll be taking breaks and going back and answering y'all questions. And so here's where I'm going to go back and switch to that straight stitch or straight edit point. And so I'm just going to keep doing the same thing all around for this shape. But as you can see, this is a simple design, so this isn't going to take long. So designs like this, I love. I thought this was cute. Got this design from Creative Fabrica. And then there's a little curve right here, and then it's going to go straight. So then I'm going to click so I can get my straight stitch. And then here is where I'm going to go back into that curve and come back around about right there. And then I'm going to go back into my straight. And let's see. I'm going to go back a couple edit points I don't like. So I'm just using the space bar to go back to. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that one over. All right. And then I'm going to go into that straight. So left click to go straight, right click for a curve. Got the Axiland stones and they call them bee stones, but they seem to be so close to the regular stones. I may use those. So did you get the LA wing stones or they're Christax stones? Their Christax stones are more like the crystal stones. Their LA wing stones are a really good alternative glass stone. And I'm about to go back into another curve, so I'm gonna switch. But yeah, oh, LA wing, yeah, actually those are the ones that I use for my tumblers. I do like those, but I do like their Christax stones more. I feel like they give off a little bit more shine. The LA wings I do like. I use those for tumblers. They're Christax stones. I use those for my rhinestone designs. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back into straight. And just lining this up, making sure. Okay, and then right here, I'm gonna go back to a curve. And then, so that would be the design. Now I do have some edit points that I need to go back and fix, but that's how simple it is. You're just kind of clicking through that design. If it's a SVG, now if you're using, say their lettering or their monogram or the applique, then you can actually just type in what you want and then choose your fonts and then select whichever font you want and then go in and make any edits that you need to. So now if we turn off the true view, so we're going to have a jump stitch from here to here and then one from here to here. Again, this is going to be underneath, so it's not going to show on your designs, but hey, I mean, only 2 stitches, y'all. That's good. That's good. That's really good. So I'm going to turn that back on. Another thing that you could do is go to your player up here, and I like to speed it up, and it'll just show how your design is going to stitch out. So I kind of give you a quick rundown, or if you want to speed it down, you can and just click play and it'll just show you exactly how your design is going to stitch out when you take it to your machine. And this is exactly how your design will stitch out on your machine. And so even though you're digitizing your own designs, always do a test stitch. If you're buying a design, always do a test stitch. Not all digitizers are embroiderers. So they might be good at it, at digitizing, but they're not doing a test stitch. Any custom designs that I make, I use a test stitch. I keep about 10 yards of felt and I use that as to test my designs on, or some cheap cotton fabric or something like that. Thank you, Valley Girl Creations. Let me go back and look at y'all comments. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, okay, Valley Girl. So you have Hatch 2.0. You know what? I'm not sure if there's a huge difference because I purchased the Hatch 3, but if you don't see a huge difference from what is showing or what you see on my screen, then maybe not. You can also reach out the Hatch and see if you can just upgrade if you were interested in that for the difference. I think you can reach out to their customer support and they might let you upgrade. I was pleasantly surprised. Carol said, you cannot really tell the difference too much to buy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You really can't tell the difference. Yeah. The LA wings are really, really nice. And T said, no, you can't. So just seeing if you guys have any questions, make sure I didn't miss any comments. Just for your knowledge, they have heart shapes built in the Hatch. Oh, yeah, in the artwork tab. Yeah, this is just a SVG that I purchased. But yeah, they do have a bunch of different designs that you guys could use of theirs to digitize. They have some designs that are already digitized that you can go in and edit as well. But I like the one you're doing better. You could use it for smaller ones. Yeah, yep, exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So, I mean, it's as simple as that. Again, a few edit points, like I can bring this one in a little bit. Let's see. This one I can bring in a little bit. And this one right there, I want to bring that in a little bit. So you can go back and adjust it without having to redigitize or go back through and start the design all over. Let's go to this one. Let's see. Move that one down a little bit. So you still are able to go in and make any changes that you need to after you finish your design. If you don't like it, you can undo as you're digitizing your design and you want to say you did a straight line and you needed to do a curve, just hit your backspace and it'll take you back one edit point at a time. So if you notice, 3 edit points ago that you don't like how, that how it's looking or how it's turning out, just hit your backspace and you'll be able to go back. Now, because I am using Mac, but in a Windows environment on a Mac computer, all of the Windows hotkeys does not work for me. So backspace to go back on edit points to change. C, if you hit your C button, that'll center your design. Because sometimes you might notice you might do something like this, or your design might go somewhere and you just hit C and it'll bring it back. Because trust me, you will end up and your design will be somewhere out there and you're trying to find it, just hit C on your keyboard and it'll come back. Let's see. Looking at you guys' comments, wish they had more selection of Chris Sachs, but they are half price of the mainly use for what I buy from buy-in group. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. At least you can save you some money and plus that discount. So that's good that you were able to get them at a cheaper price than what you were paying. Oh, you know what? I'll have to look it up. I'm not sure offhand, Carol, but I'll look it up and let you know. I can do this. I feel more comfortable doing digitizing than to actually embroider. Yeah, if you're comfortable, if you prefer to digitize, I would definitely say, just digitize. I do a combination of the two. I do custom designs. I'd like to digitize my own designs. I also purchase designs. So not just because I can digitize that I won't purchase anybody else's embroidery designs, not at all. But yeah, if you just want to digitize, then have at it. I would still say if you do embroider, Anita, still do your test stitches. Still test out your designs before you sell that design to someone else so they don't have problems with it. And make sure you save all of your designs as well, just in case you do need to go back in and edit a design for whatever reason, save all of your designs. Yes, Picture Me Crafting. I do offer one-on-one for both Hatch as well as Silhouette Studio for Rhinestones also. So for embroidery for Hatch and Silhouette Studio. And I'll give you that information. I'll send it to you. Or let me find my email. I'm gonna put my email up on the screen. Send me an email there, and then I can get you the link for my class, for my one-on-one. I can relate to lost designs. Yes. So thanks for the tip, pressing the C. Oh yeah, I call it the further. Like I've gone out there and just completely lost my design. And once I got a whole list of hotkeys, but like I was saying, because I use a Mac, all the hotkeys don't work with parallels in the Windows environment for some reason, but the important ones, they do. That's what counts. But yeah, hit that C button and that'll get you back. Hey, Kim, what's up, friend? I looked to see if it was going live today because I knew it was. You know what? Normally I go live on Sundays, but I figured I was going to. I was looking at some designs that I wanted to digitize, and so this is one of them. Now, this one I actually went through pretty quick. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to edit right here, right here. This one, the eye actually looks good. I just need to edit the heart and then this little piece on the U. But other than that, I mean, it was a quick design, turned out good. And you can go back if you want to change your stitch when you're editing. Say I wanted to just do a run stitch, then that's what it'll look like. It'll change it to a run stitch. But I'm gonna go back to a satin stitch. Or if I wanted to change my U and I wanted to do a raised satin. So that's how that's going to look. Or if I want to switch it to a satin stitch, or if I wanted to change the stitch type or the stitch design. So all of that is going to be over here in the panels, and you can change the pattern that is going to stitch out as. So that is over here as well. And there's a lot over here, 65 different patterns that you can choose to change your stitch type, your stitch out type. That's okay. Welcome in. Welcome in. You're welcome. Do you know how to do that same SVG with the applique feature? Yes. So you can do that as well. You don't have to just use just their applique feature. You're going to use the same process as far as uploading your artwork, your PNG, your SVG, whatever file type that you're using. I usually try to upload PNG files, PNG and then JPEG. But yes, you can use it. You would just upload it. You go to your applique tab, and then you would just start working on your applique design. And I'll have to do another video appliques because there's a few different techniques that I use depending on what it is that I'm making it, whether I'm importing a design like I just did, and I'm going to digitize over that design. Because now if I was to take that design, I can move that out the way because I really don't need it anymore. But as you can see, then you can see just the design that you digitize. So you don't have to, once you're finished with that design, then you can just delete it and you'll have your actual design. Oh, Bedazzled Designs. Hey there, welcome in, Blue Emerald. Are you going to sell this as an iron-on patch? So this, I was actually thinking about just doing some sweatshirts, but now that you mentioned patches, Kim, I think this would be cute, especially this part that's open. I can put like some Valentine's Day type of fabric, do it as like an applique design. But again, I would have to go and digitize it as an applique. So it lays down that first ghost stitch, and then you lay down your fabric, and then it'll stitch over. Then you cut out your fabric, and then it does the final stitch. So an applique is usually like a 3-step process. But that is a good idea. I think I might do patches and the sweatshirt. Now, if I do patches, I would actually probably do an outline stitch as well. Now you got me thinking, Kim. It's just to check the quality. I cannot tell the difference. I'm going back for more. Yes, yes. Y'all know Axiland is my go-to. Hey, Miss C, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Love this design. I was hoping to test machine with embroidery as straight sewing worked great. Okay. I plan to change needle embroider on double cutaway and simple letter machine has. Okay, yeah. Definitely. And let me know how that turns out, Carol. Happy New Year, Karen. Hey, hey. Welcome in. You're welcome. You're welcome. And actually, I have another design I might pull in, but something tells me that design is going to be a pain, but I'm go ahead and give it a shot. I'm on camera with y'all right now, but trust me, I be in this room yelling at the screen and all kind of stuff. So we'll get a second design a try and see how it goes. And from New Jersey, want to learn to make applique fonts? Okay, I have to cover that out. Maybe I'll do that when I go live on Sunday and do appliques, because Valley Girl also just asked about appliques. I know T was asking about appliques and a couple other people. So I'll go more into detail with appliques. But I work this weekend 5 days. Ooh. Well, I give it would. Oh yeah, that hooping station. I love it. I have no complaints about that hooping station. Now, well, I take that back. The only complaint that I do have is that they don't have the bracket for the Viking machine. They just have the brackets for the brother machines for the home edition hoop station. So that's the only thing that I don't like about it, but I love it. And y'all, I'm opening a new tab and I'm going to rotate my hoop just because that's a preference. And I'm going to change my background colors again. white, and let's see, let's go with blue. Okay. And then I'm gonna bring in my next design. Let me check you guys' comments out real quick. Oh, sorry, I need a translator for this one. I'm gonna have to start your comment and respond to it after the chat. LA Wings. Oh, this T saying hey to Kim. Okay, just making sure I miss any questions or anything like that. I'm getting the home edition hoop station. I loved your video. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that helped make your decision, or maybe did had a little bit to do with your decision. But yeah, I have no complaints with it at all. It hoops everything. It makes it so much easier because I be in here struggling on that table trying to get stuff hooped up, and your stuff is sliding all over the place. I even bought a silicone mat. So if you don't have a hooping station, you can get a silicone mat, and that will keep your hoop from sliding. Now, that's more so if you're hooping, say, if you're working on patches and stuff like that. But once you start to hoop clothes, it may still slide a little bit. But if you don't have a hooping station, try a silicone mat. Hey, Soyini, I didn't even see you came in. Welcome in. I can hoop with my eyes closed now. I'm trying. I'm trying. Those larger hoops with my Viking machine, those hoops be taking me out. Especially that 14 by 13. Y'all, I be having like one arm at the top and the other arm at the bottom trying to push that hoop in. You are the hooping station. I know that's right. Yeah, I can't hoop with my eyes closed. My stuff would be crooked. Let's pull in my other design that I have. And it's going to be this one. And let's see if this one comes in huge as well. This design must be really big when it's coming in because it's taking a second to upload. Oh, yeah, that did come in kind of weird. Okay, so my mat, yeah, it came in super huge, so that's why. So here's my mat or my hoop. And so I'm going to just resize it and then blow it up. Some designs will do that. They'll come in larger. Just resize it to what you need it at, and then you're good to go. Let me take that off. Oh, you're welcome, Soyini. Yes, so on the for the channel, the red level channel members, that's just going to be a Zoom and chat, so it'll be more detailed than what I'm doing. But I just wanted to give you guys an overview of Hatch. Show me working on a design, and then actually, let me go back to this one. Now, I'm still going to have to make some edits, but I want to show you guys two things within Hatch. So you want to save your design twice. So it's automatically going to save. I have my auto save feature on. But you want to save your design as, and you want to save it in the Hatch format, which is .emb. And so that will allow you to go back in and make any edits to that design without having to start over from scratch. So you want to save it in the Hatch EMB font or format first, and then you will want to export it. So export design, and then from there you would save it to, wherever on your computer. So save it in the hatch format first, and then save it to wherever you save your designs. And then when you save it, you would just, go here and name it whatever you need to. And right here is where you would select your machine type. So if you have a brother, you would select your PES, or your Genome, or whatever you have. So you can save it in whatever design or whatever format that you need here. So I wanted to show you guys that really quick before I forgot. Can you connect me with Bedazzled Designs? You know what? Yes, I will reach out to her. Thought she was on here, or maybe not. But otherwise, yeah, I'll see if I could get you two connected. I'm deaf practicing. I just need to do it every day. Yeah, even if it's just a quick, simple design, just get in here for an hour, 30 minutes. Just get in here for 30 minutes and just work on a design. Oh, yep. You can save it right to your USB stick. So normally I save mine to my desktop so I have a backup for the backup. Because if something happens to my flash drive, I want to be able to have access to all of my designs. Hopefully not. I think my flash drives are like 512 gigabytes, so I got storage for days. But just in case something happened to my flash drive, I want to have a backup plan, because I have a lot of designs and I don't want to have to re-digitize all these designs. But yeah, I save mine once after I save it to my computer, then I drop it onto my flash drive. And you're welcome, Eva. It has been rough working again. Oh yeah. I want to practice hatch as well as rhinestone designs. Yeah, yeah. Well, Silhouette Studio is good for rhinestone designs starting out. And then from there, once you feel like, okay, you want to make rhinestone designs on a regular, I would suggest the Wizard, the Rhinestone World software for the rhinestone designs. And I'm just playing around with my design a little bit. Now, I could do this one of two ways. I can just do a quick outline, or I can, yeah, this one I'm gonna have to do as a digitize open shape to keep that heart open. And then I'll go back and do each of the letters. Oh, yeah, download it to your, from your USB. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Eva, it can get overwhelming. When I started digitizing at first, I had no idea what I was doing. The software that I was using didn't have a lot of tutorials, or they were doing a lot of not manual digitizing, auto digitizing. And that is not the way to learn to digitize. Just even forget there's an auto digitize feature, y'all. Just forget about it. Act like it doesn't exist and just manually digitize. Learn to digitize the designs. Auto digitize may seem like a quick route to go, but when you do that test stitch, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have issues with your design. So forget this is even here. Ignore it. Click right past it. If you can, avoid using it. That's just my personal suggestion. Sean, what was the step I needed to make before being able to download Hatch to my Apple stuff? Oh, okay. So you would need to purchase Parallels, and you can or download the app. Wait, is it an app? No, you have to go to Parallels website. Once you purchase it, then it'll give you a link to download it, and then it'll download on your computer. You'll open it up, have you sign in or do whatever, and then it's going to ask you to sign into Windows. So you will have to either have a Windows account or down or pay for Windows. Now I do have a very inexpensive link for Windows 10. And if you need that, let me know. I'll send it to you. Like very, very inexpensive. So you're not having to pay that 100 and some dollars or whatever. But yeah, we'll talk about that. But you'll need Parallels. Is the one that I use that I've been using for like the last year, and I haven't had any issues with. I save most of them on my embroidery machine. Okay, so you save most of your files on your embroidery machine. That's a good idea too. And that way you'll always, have them there. The ones that I use the most often, I have those saved. But usually I just have my flash drive just hooked into the side of the machine. But the most common ones I download to the machine as well. Oh, you do have the Wizard Carol. Oh, well, you don't need to worry about Silhouette Studio then. You can jump right into the Rhinestone Worlds, the Wizard, to their toolbar and use it. It's way better for rhinestones. What's the difference between the Wizard and Silhouette as far as rhinestones are concerned? With Silhouette, it you can do some really good designs in Silhouette. The Rhinestone World software, it just offers more features. It has, what is it called? I don't want to say auto aligning, but where like if you create a design and your stones aren't even, you can kind of just click on a row and it'll evenly space and align your designs. As well, it makes it really simple to create rhinestone and vinyl or rhinestone and sublimation designs with almost like the click of a button or two. Um, Other things that I really love about the software outside of the rhinestones is the mockup feature and the invoice feature. So those are two huge pluses that I really like about the software. Um, but as far as rhinestones, it just makes it a lot more easier with the click of a few buttons versus Silhouette Studio, where you're kind of ungrouping all of your or releasing the rhinestones and having to move one stone at a time or click a bunch and then move those stones at once. So it's just it makes it more, I guess, easier to create your rhinestone designs, to do your edits. And then also you can put your design right on a mock-up and send a copy of that to your customer or see what it's going to look like with the finished product. So that's kind of an overview. I'll have to do a tutorial on me making a rhinestone template and a sublimation rhinestone and sublimation design in there, and then you'll be able to see better the features, and I can talk about them more when I'm in the software. I'll be able to point out the features. I'm just trying to think of the different features off the top of my head right now. Pray for sanity before you do anything. Oh my goodness, yes. When I tell you yesterday, my thread kept breaking, my top thread. Oh my gosh, y'all. I just like turned off the machine and closed the door in here. I was just like, you know what? I'm over it. I get back at it the next day with some fresh eyes because I was over it. Oh yeah. Cried. I be in here yelling and or banging on stuff, and my husband come in like, what happened? Like I messed up a whole design. That's what happened. Or something jams, or your thread breaks, or a needle breaks, especially on a hat. So, yup, I feel your pain, Valley Girl. You're welcome, Soyini. I really like the Wizard has a lot of shortcuts. Yes, it has a lot of shortcuts. Um, and it uses CorelDRAW. I had never used CorelDRAW prior to using the Wizard. And that's just I just never have. And so I had to get used to the vector-based software, which Hatch is similar to that. It kind of reminds me of Coral Draw, the way, if you just move your mouse just a little bit, your screen is going to move all over the place as well. So that was the only thing that I didn't like, but I got used to it the more I used it. Yep, you are welcome. What embroidery thread do you like or prefer? So I do like Madeira's threads, but I also like New Bro Thread. They do have a website, but you can get it on Amazon as well. So if you got Prime, you can get your stuff like same day, next day. But I like both Madeira and New Bro Thread. Those are pretty much the two types of threads that I like to use. And I like to use the 100% polyester, or if it's Madeira, the poly neon. Um, and then same for bobbin. I usually just order my bobbins from New Bro Thread because they come pre-wound. Ain't nobody got time to be winding all those bobbins, right? So I just buy them. I think that you could get a box of them like 140, and they're probably like 20 some dollars, $25 a box. So those are the two brands of threads that I prefer to use. Got you. I got you, T. Okay, you use New Birth. Okay. Yeah, I like theirs. I like theirs. The price is good. They have all the colors you need, and they do have color conversion charts. So if you need a color conversion chart, you can get that from them as well. But you can adjust your embroidery machine to whichever thread. I just keep mine on Madeira, but you can adjust it to whatever type of thread that you're using as well. Eva also uses Nubro thread. Um, yep. So I actually have some glow in the dark thread. You know what? I just did a shirt. I did a sweatshirt, and actually that hustle sweatshirt that I made. The patch that I did actually is the white thread is actually like a really, I want to say off white, but it's glow in the dark. And it looks good. I actually made some glow in the dark patches too for Halloween. Yep. Real thread as well. I have some old threads stored in drawers. Oh, I have so much thread. I'm like, yeah. But I always end up being low on black and white. So I try to keep those stocked up soon as I see I'm getting low, because those are just the most common colors that I use. Like now I'm getting low on white. I just ordered like, I want to say 4 more because I just use it a lot. But I have a to go carrying case for when I do like craft shows. I'll take one of my machines and my thread, and I'll do custom things on the spot. Use Metro EMB thread mostly. I'm gonna have to check them out. Let me save that so I can come back to that comment later. So let me go back over here so we can work on this design. So I'm gonna do digitize open shape. So if you do a closed shape, it's going to fill in everything. So if I was to do a just a digitized closed shape, and if I was to go around, it'll fill in everything. I don't want everything filled in, so I want to do an open shape. And I want to do a satin stitch. And so then I would just start here. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong one. I'm tripping. I was on freehand. So that's why I was having some problems. Okay, there we go. So, and this one has a lot of curves as well. So let's see. I'm gonna have to start curving right about here. And then go up here. And just kind of bring it around, work my way around. And I'll come back to the chat and check you guys' questions in a sec. Y'all, my screen, I know it'd be moving all over the place, but once you get used to Hatch, you kind of get used to it. I just kind of just roll with it, let it go where it's going to go. As long as I can get my design digitized. And I'm actually still using my right click so I can get that curve that I want. And I'm going to bring it over here. Move it up some. And keep going around, keep going around. And normally when I'm doing this, y'all, I have music on or I'll have a TV show on, something that maybe I've watched before, and I'll just kind of let it play just to have some noise in the background. But I mean, of course, we're on YouTube, so I can't have any music in the background. And then, so I'm back at my curve, and then I'm actually going to come down, bring it down here. Let's see, let's bring it right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and right click and start going along the curve on the inside. And I'll check the chat in just a minute, you guys, because it's like once you get going with this, you cannot just stop. So I'm going to finish this heart out and then I'll check you guys' comments out. And yeah, just 30 minutes of practice a day. Just practice an applique. Practice lettering, working in a lettering and monogramming tab. Import a simple SVG and try and digitize it. But you got to start somewhere. Wait, I'm going to go back a couple points because I don't like how that one turned out. So let's see, I might have to switch to left click right here. Do a left click here. And then as I get near that curve, and I'm actually just going to go right over the top of this. Now I could go around it, but I'm just showing you guys this really quick. So I'm gonna just keep going like that. And then right here is where I'm gonna start my curve. So I'm gonna switch back to my right click so I can get this curve. And then keep going around. And this probably is not going to become not going to be a perfectly shaped heart because I'm kind of just clicking through really quick, but hey, it is what it is, right? And then I'll click here and bring it here and here and enter. And so that actually just did a outline because that's an open shape. Now, if I wanted to do a closed shape just for this, I could do that without it filling in this, but I'm actually liking how that looks. It's kind of cute. I just need to edit this right here. Let me come over here and check you guys' comments. Affordable by Machine likes it. Okay, I'm gonna check them out. Metro EMB. Yes, the metallic thread, I have some, but woo, metallic thread will have you questioning if you even want to embroider anymore. So I have it. It looks beautiful when you use it on shirts, on patches, or whatever. But people don't understand the struggle that you're going to go through with metallic threads. It is real. Yes, it bird nests and it just ends, it shreds. It shreds so much, but it looks so good. So it's like a catch 22. Like you want to use it, but you know it's going to be a struggle. Hey, Tanya, welcome in. Red seems one that may be used a lot too. Yeah, red, black, white, red. Um, Pink, purple, and blue. I use those, I would say, the most, just because a lot of the patches that I make. But then a lot of my sweatshirts are, a lot of people want white thread or black thread or just something simple. And I do all my test stitches with just black or white thread. So I'm not using my other colors as well. Ah, you are not late. Welcome in. Oh, you have Metro EMB, a lot of unopened, but may get some black and white. Yeah, some large spools. That's what I need. I have a couple, and those are really good too, especially for when I'm just doing my samples or my test stitches or whatever, because they take forever to run out. I think it's like 5,000 meters or something like that. I forgot how many, or yards, or it's a crazy number. Like they're huge, like the big cones. Yeah, that's why I said too. I got to check them out as well. Sean, when you use the monogram feature in Hatch, are those letters already digitized? Yes. So if you're using theirs, they are digitized. Otherwise, you can bring in your own design. Say you create a monogram maybe in Silhouette Studio, you save it as a PNG or a JPEG, and then you upload it, then you can digitize it yourself that way. But the letters in, even on the lettering tab, when you put it in, is going to digitize. They're going to be digitized letters. And you can change the stitch type, you can change the pattern or whatever on those as well. Yes, it is. I have artistic designer. It came with my Janome. Oh, okay. The concept is the same as Hatch. Okay. So if you have a software that you're preferring or that you like, I say use it. Go for it. But that's nice when they do give you a digitizing software with your machine, because brother, they just have that Artista or whatever app, and that's a hot mess. Even though I love my brother machine, I just don't like that software. I only digitized one design in 2 years. Well, see, now you over here. Now you over here. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna be digitizing more. We gonna get you digitizing. I have the Janome MC400, but never tried. Oh. Did you put, you know what? I didn't, Kim. I didn't. And it's not even finished. Now, the other one, I can go back and add it to the video after the fact, but this one, since it's not even done, I haven't yet. But thank you. Thank you for that. My girl Kim be on it. Yeah. And normally any designs that I put on my website, of course, I watermark because people will steal your pictures and act like they made it, knowing they didn't. Hey Lynn, welcome in. You're welcome. Yeah, I'll do this maybe when I go live on Sunday, maybe I'll work more with the applique and then probably just looking at my calendar. Um Following Sunday is my birthday, so I won't be on live. And then the Sunday after that, I'll be in LA for Impressions Expo. So again on the 28th, then I'll do another video on like lettering and monogramming. Oh, yes, blue. Oh, yeah, Eva, I remember you were telling me about that. Have you used it yet? Are you liking it? Oh, yeah. Yes, Timu will steal your designs with your picture. Like you could be in the picture. They will take you and your picture, your design, and post it. Like they have no shame. They won't crop your face out or nothing. Yes, yes. That's been happening on TikTok a lot. That happens on TikTok, or people are just downright stealing videos on TikTok and uploading them with your voiceover. It's like it's my voice, and you took my video with my voice for real. Good night, Carol. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'm going to actually probably be getting off in a little bit anyways. I just wanted to come on and play around and kind of show you guys an overview of Hatch, what you can do in it, how I like to set my screen up, stuff like that. So I will see you Sunday, Carol. Thank you for joining. Nope, too scared. Nah, you can't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. We gonna get you digitizing too. What kind of expo? So the Impressions Expo is kind of like for the apparel industry. So they're gonna have different companies there. Actually, I already have an app downloaded with all the vendors that I'm planning on stopping at. So it's basically they're going to be vendors there exhibiting their new apparel, their blanks for sublimation. For they'll have their cutter machines, embroidery machines. What else? They're going to be doing examples, classes, trainings, and it's from I believe it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let me see. So it's from January 19th to the 21st. Yeah, so from Friday to Saturday. I'm just going on the 21st, but I'll be in LA that weekend. But it's actually at the Long Beach Convention Center. And so the exhibitors, let me see here. I'm gonna just go over some that I favorited. So Bai is going to be there. So I want to talk with them in person, look at their machines, touch their machines, see if they could give me a demo of their machines. Bella Canvas is another vendor that I want to stop by. Custom Crown Embroidery. I want to check them out. Econo Transfer, Expen. Yeah, I cannot talk. Epson Printers, Epson America is going to be there. Gildan, Happy Japan. I also want to look at their embroidery machines. Hoop Master is going to be there. Jerseys is going to be there. Madeira will be there. Melco will be there. Ninja Transfers, Racoma, SNS Activewear, Sewing Machines Plus, and Wilcom America. So the owner of Hatch, or not the owner, but the Wilcom that represents Hatch. They'll be there. So those are just all the ones that I favorited. Like I want to make sure I get to their booths, and then like it has their there's an app. So it has like their booth numbers and it has a map where they're going to be at. But unfortunately, there's no cameras. You can't record while you're in there. You can take pictures here and there because it's probably going to be other creators there, so as you see other creators to network or whatever, but they don't allow any recording, any cameras, any of that while you're in there. So I'll probably record before I go in and when I come out and give y'all an update of, all the different companies and vendors that I'm able to talk to. But it is January 19th to the 21st at the Long Beach Convention Center. That is why I need Bedazzled Designs. Oh, yeah, she has the same machine to use. Yeah, you guys were talking about that software. I forgot about that. I think I'm going to fly out to and go to it. Yeah, I didn't go last year, but I said I'm definitely going to go this year. But yeah, I cannot wait because I want to see some of these machines up close, and then just networking. It's an opportunity to network as well. And then see, what's coming out for 2024, what new machines, what they might be offering this year. There's going to be a bunch of different apparel vendors there as well, showing you, what different apparel they have. S&S Activewear, I actually buy a lot of stuff from them. So I'm definitely going to stop by them because I love S&S Activewear. So if you don't have an account with them, definitely get one. You will not be disappointed. You do need a seller's permit or a reseller's license. I believe, well, I registered with them maybe like 2, 3, maybe even 4 years ago, and I needed it then. It could have changed since. That expo sounds great, but I'm too far. Oh, New York. Well, I will definitely tell you all about it. Hey, TaylorMade, and good night. Yeah, I'll definitely tell you all about it. I'll, probably have my phone out taking notes and, as I go, so I don't forget anything as I'm going around talking to the different vendors as well. But yeah, they have it every year in January. And then I believe they have another one in Atlantic City. So that might be closer to you, Valley Girl. I'm not sure how close you are to Atlantic City, but they have one there next. So they kind of move, I guess, kind of across the country. But okay, back to my design that I started working on. Let's see, that one. Like I say, I do got to go back and make a couple edits to that one, and then this one. And then like this one, I'm going to do digitize close shape because I want to close this design. So I want it to basically fill in the entire X instead of just doing an outline. So just remember, if you're digitizing an open shape, you're basically going to get an outline. If you digitize a closed shape, then you're going to basically fill in whatever it is that you're digitizing. Oh, 3 hours away. So that'll be a little bit closer because Long Beach, well, LA area is about 4.5 hours, 4 hours, depending on traffic. And we all know LA traffic be jacked up. So, okay. Oops, you know what? I need to undo that and start that one over. Just trying to see how I want to digitize this because then I'm gonna have to jump from here to here to here. So I need that point to end down here. So then it'll come here. So the reason that you need to look at your design and think ahead, again, you want to eliminate your jump stitches. Well, not eliminate, but minimize your jump stitches. And it just makes your design cleaner as well. So I always look at my design and then I map it out. okay, if this is stitching out, so after I complete the X, I'm not going to jump over to the O. I would rather go this way, and then come up this way. And that just is going to make your design look better. It's going to minimize those jump stitches, things like that. So I'm going to just start right here at the corner, and I'm going to make this bigger because I can't see y'all. Okay, so then I'm gonna start it right here, and then that when I finish digitizing, then I'll end up back at this point, and then I'll start digitizing this. Now, even though you won't see it, once I take off the true view, you'll be able to see where the jump stitch will be. Right now, there's none because I just did outline of this heart. Does Hatch let you group colors together? Yes, you can group colors together. You can also add, remove colors. You can make your own color chart down here of your most commonly used colors, and you can group colors. Yep. I like this one too. Yeah, I like it. I saw it and I was like, oh, that would be cute. And now I'm like, this will actually be, I don't know, it might be cute as a patch too. I think this would be cute as a patch and as a shirt. Yeah, I thought this was really cute. Now I'm not gonna, I wasn't gonna do the hearts. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Let me go back over here. Okay. Wait, I don't like that point. And remember, if you don't like a point, just hit your backspace and that will take you back to the previous point. So you can hit your backspace as many times as you need to get the correct points that you want. And this one doesn't have a lot of curve to it, just a little bit. So right here, instead of that left click, then right click. And remember, right click is for when you need to work around a curve. Left click is when you're going straight. And I'm going to bring, and actually I need to bring that back about, yeah. So then I'm going to take it there, there. Still not feeling that one. Okay, that's better. And then just bring it around this curve to about right here. And then I'm going to go back to the straight. Eva said a patch. Yes. Yeah, because I'm thinking if I'm doing it in black and red, and then I can either do it with some white felt or some white patch twill. Either will, I think the white would look really good, would stand out. And so same process. And then here I'm gonna start going around that curve. And I'm gonna stop right there and switch to my straight. And then come back down. Let me go back on that one a little bit. Okay, that's better. And go back and adjust your designs as you need to. Never rush with digitizing. Take your time. You want your design to come out good. You don't want to have, a bunch of issues. So just take your time. When I have somebody reach out, it's like, hey, can you digitize this design in a couple days? Probably I could, but am I? No, because I'm not finna rush through a design and then there's an issue or the person's not happy. So that's one thing I won't do. I won't rush just to get an order. So just take your time when you're digitizing. Like I say, if um, right now we're online, like I use normally have music going or whatever to kind of just pass the time or just to have some noise in the background. I know a lot of people wear headphones while they're digitizing or they have their machines running and stuff like that. I just play music. And let's see, and right here. So I want to make sure I end on that same point. And then I'm gonna hit enter, and then there is my design. And if we turn off that true view, you can kind of see those jump stitches, which again will be underneath. They're not gonna be on top, but you can see those. And it's this point here is kind of, you can move your start and stop points. I normally will do that after I've finished digitizing, and that way I can set it if I want my design to start embroidering right here. I can move that start point and have it start embroidering right here and work its way around. So you can always change your start and stop point. And right now, this is what is showing. As I digitize more, these stitches are going to move, but they're not going to affect the outcome of your design. And so then remember, we're going to go from the X to the O to the X to the O. Always think ahead when you're digitizing. Let me check out your comments. I got you, Eva. It will be cut as both, but for the shirt, I would remove the hearts at the top. Yeah, I'm actually not. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, I'm not really feeling, these three. So I'm not even going to digitize that. So I'm going to just finish up these letters. I might even go back and redo this, honestly. And I want to change that to black. Nah, I'll leave it as red for now. But you can, if you want to change your thread color or whatever, you can do that. You don't have to just, if you forget to change your thread color, say you're working on the design, and you can go back and change your thread colors after the fact. See, y'all, I told y'all this software would take you out into the further somewhere, but that C button is the true MVP. But yeah, I agree with you, Kim, on that. I'm not feeling the hearts at the top. Maybe for like a kid design, the hearts would be cute at the top, but I'm like, no. In my patch era, oh, you and me both. I've always loved patches, so I will never stop making patches. That's one of the main things on my website are patches. But yes, I'm in my patch era. I never left the patch era. I don't bother to start. Oh, you don't? Okay, because I arrange the sequence by color. So there's less color changes. Yes, that's a good idea. In the sequence panel, I move the designs up and down. Oh, okay. So you where is my sequence panel? Right here. So you just come back and move it around over here, which makes sense. And then you can group them together as far as how they stitch out. Yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes I let it hatch. Optimize the color, and most of the time that helps with decreasing jump stitches. Yes, I really don't have many issues with that. Me neither. The last few designs I digitized, I had one jump stitch, and that was because the letters were so close and they were small, so it went from one letter to the next, and they had like a little small thread I just cut out. But when you turn it over, you see some stitches where it was jumping underneath. But of course the embroidery machine cuts the stitches. Well, my embroidery machine cuts the stitches at the top, so it's eliminating those jumps as well. But yeah, I tried my best to minimize the jump stitches, especially if I'm customizing a design for someone that just wants me to make them a design and then, email it to them as a digital template or something like that versus digitizing the design and putting it on a product or an item. But yeah, I hate jump stitches. So I try to minimize them as much as possible. So now with this one, I'm gonna probably start on the inside and then go work my way around. And this is pretty much gonna end here and then jump over to this one. So I'm gonna start here, and I'm actually gonna have to start automatically with the curve because that's the way this design is. And let me make sure I digitize closed shape. Yeah. Here I go trying to embroider on a practice shirt. Right? It be like that. And it was like I was creating a rhinestone design the other day, and y'all, I was just stuck because I've just been doing so much embroidery. I was just sitting there looking at the screen for a good minute, like I didn't even know what to do for a second. And it's like I be using so many different softwares, and I'm trying to eliminate that. That's another reason I bought the wizard from the Rhinestone world, just because I'm like, I have too many softwares. And then trying to learn all these different softwares, y'all. I'm gonna go back a couple points, and I want that right there. So far, it looks pretty good. Okay. Get it in, get it in. Oh, wait, I gotta take that one back. I don't like how that one looks. So let's go here. Okay, there we go. That looks better. And your speed will come with time, but I can't see. So normally I have the screen blown up, zoomed in, and I'm normally just kind of clicking through. Valley Girl, do you turn off the clicks, those annoying clicking sound that it has, y'all? I have it turned off, but there is this sound when you're clicking and it's so loud. And I didn't think about it until my husband was like, he didn't know what I was in here doing. I was digitizing a design, and he was like, why does it sound like a heart monitor? And that's how it sounds, because it's just like beep, beep every time you click. So it's really annoying. But I turn mine off. Let's see what our true view is looking like. Okay. And you know what? Let me back out of there, and I want to select, and we're going to change that one to black. And move on to our next one. Good night, Miss Phenomenal. I'll see you later. Check you out in the next live. Thank you for stopping through. Appreciate you. The Wizard and Hatch, that's it for me. Other than the ones I have. Yes, that's so true. I'm just like, I'm too many softwares. I got too many irons in the fire right now. So I got to eliminate some of these softwares. So the Wizard, Hatch. I still use Silhouette Studio, but I'm more so using Hatch now. But I mean, the Wizard. But when I do a lot of my Rhinestone classes, a lot of people are beginners. So I don't recommend them to go out and pay $550 for a software that they may or may not use. I'm like, hey, get Silhouette Studio, get the designer edition so you have access to the Rhinestone panel. If you feel like you're going to be making Rhinestone designs, or you really want to get into it more, then I would suggest that. High fixed error is good, but you also have to have a compatible machine to cut. So you have to have, I believe, like a Graph Tech or something like that, or you have to have one of the Bling machines or one of the Sequin machines. So even with that software, even though I have it and I've learned it, I don't use it as much because I'm not about to buy another machine just for a software. Hey guys, don't forget to like the video, share and subscribe if you didn't already. This is some good teaching for everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Valley Girl. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Y'all got to check out my video I did today, the Rhinestone jersey. Fire, if I must say so myself. I have to check it out. Well, I know you sent me the picture. I'll check out your video later tonight, when I'm actually trying to go to sleep, but I can't go to sleep. So I get online. So I'll watch it tonight. No, you don't use that sound. That sound is so annoying, y'all. I should turn it on just so y'all can hear it. Not the heartbeat monitor. Wait, let me see. I'm going to turn this on. I want y'all to see how annoying this is. Enable mouse click sound. Here it is. Okay, so let's start here. Digitize close shape. Can y'all hear that? Y'all, this sound is no bueno. Like, no. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but that's what it sounds like. And imagine doing a detailed design and having to listen to that. No. Let me go back on this because I'm going to have to redo that. But yeah, I just wanted y'all to, I don't know if y'all could hear that or not, but that's what it sounds like. So let me go back and turn that off. Valley Girl, she'll check it out. Yeah, I swear if this wasn't a test shirt, I would have stitched out good. Okay. Well, at least you know that your test stitch did good, though. That reminds me of Labor and Delivery Room. Yeah. And it's like now I can't unhear it. Ever since my husband said that, I was like, you sound like a heart monitor. I was like, what? Like you're in the ER. I was like, yeah, it does. I did use Embroidery Stitch Artist 2 and Essential. Wait, no. At first, when I started with Embroidery, it was Essentials, and then it was Stitch Artist 2. So I have used Embroidery before, Pamela. But I just what made me gravitate towards Hatch? It was the service for me and the tutorials, especially through John Deere's Embroidery Legacy. They have so many tutorials and freebies and trainings and stuff like that I felt like I wasn't getting from Embrilliance. Or I also tried My Sewnet, and there's like really no good tutorials on that either. It's a good software, but I just wanted something where I can really become a master digitizer and really learn the software and really learn how to digitize anything. And so I'm actually, my next project is to digitize a photo. So I just really like the tutorials, the training that came with Hatch. But yeah, I have used Embrilliance. Embrilliance is a good software, and it's less expensive than Hatch too. Now watch, as soon as I go put on a shirt, it'll stitch out fine. It will turn out fine. Oh, okay. So y'all did hear the heart monitor sound when I turned it on. Yeah, that's the most annoying sound ever. And to imagine hearing that sound if you're digitizing multiple files or designs, like imagine hearing that for like an hour or two. So Yini said, "Oh no." Yes, the service is VIP. Their Facebook group, you have other digitizers in there, and then you have the admins from the Embroidery Legacy that respond to your comments. Or if you have a question about something, they'll send you a link to a video. They'll reach out and help you out directly if you know you're lost or not understanding something. So it's just, yeah, the service is top notch. I did embroidery photos on my YouTube page. Did you? Okay, I'm gonna check that out. I want to see how it turned out. I'm pretty sure I know it turned out good. Yeah, let me make sure I saved that one. I'm gonna go check it out after the live. But yeah, that's the heart monitor. I wanted y'all to hear that. So next, so then since we finished there and I wanted to come over here, I'm gonna start here, but I want to start right where the curve starts. Oh wait, let me think this out. Actually, I'm gonna have to stop like right here. So I'm gonna start here and then work my way around, so then it'll go from here to here. And so that's why I say you have to digitizing. You're basically thinking into the future. You're thinking, how is this going to stitch out, and what can I do to minimize jump stitches, um, and just have a cleaner design. Zelda, hey, welcome in. How are you? I didn't even ask. How was everyone's new year? Did you guys have a good time? Do anything special? Just chill? I mean, y'all saw my post, so y'all know what I was doing. But let me tell y'all, I am starting to realize that I can no longer recover as quickly as I used to. So yeah, I'm gonna take it easy on my birthday in a couple weeks, y'all. I can't do it no more. I ain't got it in me like I used to. And I should have turned off this grid, but that is okay. We'll work it out. Take that back a step. I want to put that right there. And if you're digitizing and you need to start over, don't get frustrated, don't give up. Just, it's gonna practice makes perfect. You're gonna have to practice, just like you would have to with anything that's new that you're learning. So just know you're gonna have some designs that you know you might have to start over on, or you're going to have to go back and redo your edit points or whatever the case may be. But just know that it will get better. It will get better. You just have to practice. I would say at least 30 minutes a day, even if it's just a single letter, even if you just upload the letter A and digitize it, just practice. And between the practicing and then the tutorials that I'll be doing, um, answering you guys' questions, you'll definitely get to a point where you're comfortable. Okay, and this one, I'm just going to cut it across right here. And then come back up. Oops, I don't want to do that one over. And give me 1 second, and then I'll be back to the comments. I'm kind of digitizing a little bit and then answering your comments, digitizing, answering comments. But I just wanted you guys to see what Hatch looks like. That digitizing is not as hard as it may seem. There is a bit of a learning curve. It's a process, but it's not as hard as you may think. And I mean, y'all got me as your teacher, so y'all know I'm gonna make sure y'all good, right? Let me go back and check out the comments. Thank you, Miss C. Yes, Happy New Year to everybody. Just chilled at home. Nice, nice. Oh, hang on. Let me try for my page that I'm not a mod on. When we click on the names in the chat, all we see is report and block. We don't have the option to do sub. Oh. Yeah, I know I can click on, and it's probably, I think, I'm not sure. Well, T, you're saying as a mod, you can't either. Yeah, should be able to. Please in timeout, ban, and delete comments. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I've been cutting threads all day. Digitizing is a beast yet fun. It is, Zelda. It is. I enjoy it. It's kind of like relaxing for me. Same thing making rhinestone designs. It's relaxing for me. Now it might be like that. Okay, yours stitched out. Nice, nice. No, Eva, I actually got both of these designs, this one and this one, from Creative Fabrica. I just figured since I was going to go live, I was just going to get some simple designs to kind of show you guys and just kind of go over a rundown of Hatch and his features and his tools and things like that. But Creative Fabrica. I stick with getting my designs from you. Yeah, Kim, I have yours saved, and I just got to work on the Mima one. But then I did find the font that you wanted on thefont.com, and so I downloaded it. So I'll redo it and send you the updated picture and video, and then I'll do the Mima one as well and send a copy of that to you, and just let me know whatever changes you need. And once I get your okay, then I'll do the test stitch and then make sure that stitches out fine, and then I'll get your shirt done, your sweatshirts. So you know I got you, friend. I lied. I caught the arm of the shirt. Oh no, on the back. Otherwise, it would have been perfect. Oh, yeah. So make sure you're just clipping those shirts out the way. Make sure, or like ball it up. Try when you put the hoop on, try like rolling it up and then clipping it. I noticed that works better than me just trying to take the shirt and clip everything. If I roll it up, it doesn't get in the way as much, if that makes sense. Um, how many times have you sewed through? Yeah. I was on live and I sewed a shirt together because I wasn't paying attention and it sewed together. I've stitched the beanie closed. Let's see. I mean, yeah, I've sublimated a design upside down before. So I'm just like, it comes with the territory. I just like, you know what? Forget it. That's a shirt that I lost. Or I'll just save it and use it as scraps or for scrap fabric or something like that. But you don't even have to wait on that one because I know any of us in here that's the embroiderer, we stitch something together. Even if you just do sewing, y'all stitch something together. I don't care how long you've been embroidering, you stitch something together. I love rhinestones. I'm lost with digitizing and embroidery. We'll get you up to speed. I'll get you up to speed, Miss C. But yeah, I love rhinestones. I still work with rhinestones. It's just my business has shifted with more so with embroidery, just because I'm getting more custom designs. As well as that I really enjoy embroidering. I always have enjoyed embroidery and sewing, but I still work with rhinestones. That will always be there. I'll always be embroidering and working with rhinestones, most likely. Kim said, yeah. Made my sister Boom sweatsuit for her birthday. Bling and embroidery design idea from a YouTuber. Nice. Yeah, I was thinking about some bling and embroidered patches, but then also doing some more bling patches as well, iron-on patches, because I had some and I took them down, but now I think I'm going to add them to my new website. And I'll be adding digital templates on there. So I'll be selling the rhinestone templates again, and I'll also be selling the embroidery design in pretty much all file formats. Clipped it, thinking I'm OG. I have did this since I've been in my practice there. You're gonna stitch stuff together. It's a part of learning, but it'll be in the back of your mind, like, okay, let me clip this shirt out the way. Like it's gonna be second nature. You're just gonna reach for those clips and start clipping automatically. Like it's just gonna come naturally with time. But you've been doing some really good designs. I'm new, just brought the software on trial to start digitizing. Okay, Maria, congratulations. Yeah, I like Hatch. I really, really, really like it. I have no complaints. But yeah, do that free trial. Did you get it through John Deere's Embroidery Legacy? Because they have a free 30-day challenge. Definitely try that out. It's like maybe 20-minute videos. You get, I think, like 6 or 7 designs. So I would have the YouTube video up on one screen. I will have Hatch open, have the design uploaded, and be working through the design as John Deere is going through and testing, or showing you how to do the designs. And then they also have like some master classes, and at the end of each master class, throughout the class, you get different designs to digitize, but at the end of the master class, you digitize like basically your homework or a project design, and you actually send it in. And John Deere will actually review that design and give you any feedback, both good or negative, and then let you know what to correct or what you did good or whatever. So it's very, very helpful. And they have 3 different ones on the run stitch, the fill stitch, and the satin. Wait, run, fill, and satin. I think it's 3 different ones. But definitely check out John Deere's Embroidery Legacy and try their 30-day challenge. Even though I think I did mine in like a week, because the videos are like 20 minutes, and I was just eager to learn everything, or as much as I could. I don't want to say learn everything, as much as I could about Hatch when I was doing the free trial. And so I did that. And then from there, I was just like, okay, I'm buying it. It's a rite of passage. That is so, so true. Stitching something together, right? That means you're in. Like, if you don't stitch something together, it's like I'm a side eye you. Like, you ain't never stitched nothing together. Like, come on now. Of course, of course. Oh yeah, I've done that too. I've done that too, especially when I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and get through this, and I turn the speed up, and I'm just trying to whip through a design and then stitch some stuff together. So it's like, hey, it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna come back over here and do this last little O. And this, I don't know, I might do this as a fill. I think I'm gonna go back and do the heart outline as a fill instead of having this outline like it is, close it in versus leaving it open. But I'll probably upload it and play around with the design and again, and go back through. So I'm using Parallels. So I have a Windows environment on my Mac. I actually bought another laptop to use for Hatch, the Wizard, and Hotfix Error. But it's like all my files and everything is on my computer. It's saved to my iCloud, and a lot of my SVG files, things like that. So I just kind of wanted to have everything in one place, and Parallels works great. Now, when you're opening up Hatch, it takes a minute, and I think that's because I'm doing it through Parallels in a in the Windows environment, but on the Mac. But yeah, I use Parallels, and I have not had any issues. Okay, so let's go ahead and digitize another. Oh wait, that's freehand. We want to digitize closed shape. Wait. Oh, good night, T. Gotta walk the dogs and get up early. Okay, I'll see you later. If you have a single needle machine and doing shirts, set your shirt so the head of the shirt is facing left, so the rest of the shirt can just hang under your machine so it doesn't get stuck. Good idea. Good idea, Valley Girl. I think I'm going to try digitizing this design as practice if I can find it. Where can I? So when you go to Creative Fabrica, I just search Valentine's designs. Otherwise, I can link it in the description box after the live. I might be able to pull it up because I was just seeing if I thought I still had it up, but I don't. But I'll link it below. But Creative Fabrica, just search Valentine SVG. And then it's going to be a bunch of them. So you're going to have to do a little bit of scrolling, but you'll see it. And okay, digitize closed shape. So I'm going to come back over here. And because this is the last part of the design, you could pretty much start from wherever you want. But because this X was the last design, you could start down here to eliminate, those stitches, jump stitches, things like that. But I'm actually just going to start here, right? But you know what? I'm gonna go right here and start at this curve. You would have to rotate the design, but you have to bring the machine out of the way of the table. Okay, I'm gonna try that because normally I have mine to the left. Wait, no, to the right. So I'm gonna try that and I'm gonna let you know. Then I will send it for a grading teacher. Yes, ma'am. And so I'm gonna finish this up. It's just 7 o'clock here. I actually thought it was later, but I forgot. I started went live at 5 instead of 6. Thought it was later, y'all. And it's been raining and cold here today. Like it's been gloomy all day. It's just been one of those days where like you really don't want to do nothing, but you still gotta do stuff, unfortunately. I had to work and things like that. But I'll be doing some more tutorials on Hatch. I'm gonna definitely go over the applique that has been highly, highly requested. And if you are one of the red level channel members, when we do our Zoom and chat class, I'm going to send you the SVG and we're all going to digitize it together while in the class. So it's going to be interactive. And I'm going to go into detail about the software and, some additional features and things like that. So just in case for those were wondering what the Zoom was going to cover. And it will be a different Zoom class every month. So the following month, we're probably going to go over rhinestone designs and creating templates and things like that. And we are almost done here, y'all. Oh, I love how that one turned out. Perfecto. It's cold and rainy here today. Oh, is it, Kim? Yeah, it was like I woke up this morning. I get up like 6:15 in the morning, and it's still dark, but even at like around 7:30, I'm like, dang, it's still dark outside. And then I opened the front door and it was raining. So I was just like, oh. Like, I like that I work from home but days like that, I don't even be wanting to get out the bed. Ooh, a sip and stitch. Oh, we would definitely be stitching stuff together if we do that. But I am going to make a note of that. I could definitely get that together because yeah, if we're on a Zoom, we can have some music going, some other stuff, and do what we do. But yes, let me just make a note of that. I will make that happen. Definitely, definitely. Yeah, we'll be in here stitching all kind of stuff together. Shirts, patches. Oh, to sign up for the memberships. So if you go to my channel, you would just click join, and then it'll give you the different membership options. But let me grab the link for you. Give me one sec. Okay, just had to grab the link. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat, and hopefully it's going to be clickable for you guys. So that takes you to the different channel memberships. So there's $4.99, $9.99, $14.99. As you go up in the levels, you get more perks. The $9.99, you're going to get one free rhinestone template as well as the embroidery design. I need to add that on there. As well as like you're going to get, even at the $4.99 level, members only lives. I will be doing some members only lives as well, just for anyone that's already joined or that will be joining. And then you'll also get one-on-one consultations with the $14.99 level, as well as a monthly Zoom and chat class. And every month it'll cover something different. I've been painting my house since before Christmas because, oh, wow. It's been raining there too. Does the Viking? Yes. Yes, it does. After I upgraded from the PE535, then I had the PE800, and then I got the PE900. Once I got the PE900 and it cuts jump stitches, I can't go back. I can't go back. I used the PE535 the other day, and I was like, nope, I can't do this. I can't cut these jump stitches. Especially now, if it's a design that I digitize, I don't mind because I limit or minimize the number of jump stitches. But some designs that I've purchased, woo, them jump stitches be crazy. But yes, it cuts the jump stitches. Pamela, not sure how I found you, but thank you. I subscribe to your channel. Look forward to watching. Thank you, Pamela. I appreciate it. If you are, I'll make sure to check out your channel as well. If you have content on your channel, and subscribe also. Thank you. I mean, it does have its perks. It definitely has its perks. I just started the memberships like the end of last month. And so really this starting January is really going to kick off the Zoom, the free designs that I'm going to send out each month, the members only lives, the members only chats, things like that. So all my members, y'all going to be getting special treatment. But I appreciate all my peeps. So, but at Copy You Collections, when is your next class? Kim, when you're going live again? You normally go live, what, on Saturdays? Is it Saturdays? I don't really drink, so that would be extra funny. Oh, it would. It would. Imagine all of us embroiderers or, seamstress or whatever in there trying to sip and chat, and sip and stitch, should I say. It would be more Exactly, Eva. Exactly. You ain't never lied. You're welcome, Maria. Okay, we got more people. Yes, to the sip and stitch. Okay, so that's gonna be on the agenda next. One drink. Wait a back. Happy in the middle of the street screaming, "I love you" to strangers. uh-uh. Long Island iced tea. No, 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 no. That you got to be a superhero to drink one of them. That has too many liquors in there for me. You drink a Long Island iced tea. Woo, you are the truth, girl. Oh, Kim, I asked when you're going live next. Somebody else just asked back in the chat. When's your next class? So Kim out here trying to get me and everybody else to do crocheting. And I'm like, I really don't need to be taking on any more crafts. But the hats, the little baby hats that she made were so cute. Right, Eva. Yeah, Valley girl, we gonna have to have you drinking. You can only have juice. We don't want you running off nowhere during the Zoom. Yeah, that's what I cannot do. I can't. I cannot. Okay, so let me go back over here, go to select, and I'm gonna just minimize this. I'm gonna come back. Well, actually, I'm gonna upload it again, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fill it in and see which one I like better. But I am liking how the X and O's turned out. I just need to look at the heart. I think I'm gonna fill it in as a satin stitch, and then for the outline, but I'm not doing these three hearts up here. I don't like how those look, but I like the X and the O and the heart. So if we turn off our true view, so that's how it's looking, which isn't bad. That's not a lot of jumps. Again, you just want to plan ahead. You're digitizing, you're basically looking ahead. How is this going to stitch out? What is, after I digitize this letter, what's going to be the next thing to digitize? So you just want to map it out as you go, or not as you go. You want to map it out ahead of time. Before you even start your design, you want to take a second to look at it and kind of just lay it out how I want to digitize this first, this second, this, go in that order, and you'll be good. So if we turn that back on, then that shows how our design would look. And then if we go to our player here, we can, oh, wait a minute, what happened? Oh, there we go. It started to work. I'm not sure why it keeps moving like that. Probably because I have the design extremely big. Okay, there we go. So now it's just showing the stitch order, and that's exactly how I want it. And let's see. So let me kind of blow that up a little bit. And I do this on every design. I like to see how it stitches out, if I need to change anything, if I need to make any adjustments. And then you can, make your adjustments as needed. But this just shows. So it's going to go to that X, and then now it's in the O, and then it went to the other X, and then the O. Perfect. So that was easy peasy. Okay, so Kim's going to be live tomorrow, y'all. And when you make the post, Kim, I'll share it on my community tab. So you guys make sure you're subscribed to Kim's channel, but I'll also have the link on my community tab for you guys as well. The colors are beautiful. And it is sip and crochet. Yes, sip and crochet, especially on the Saturday morning. But the one morning, Kim was like on there at, well, 9 o'clock my time. So I was sipping on coffee. But yeah, if it's on a Saturday, I might be sipping with you. But she's going live tomorrow. So make sure y'all go and support my girl. I'm looking at Hatch John Deere. Question is, after the classes, what is the cost? So if you purchase it through John Deere, so you use it, like you purchase it, you click on the link from their website, then it's going to take you over to Hatch. And so they're actually going to give you a bunch of free designs. They'll send you the 30-day challenge. They'll send you the link to join the Facebook group. And then once you purchase Hatch, they'll send you the master class one. So they'll send you the first, there's 3 different ones. They'll send you the first one. And then the other 2, they're $99. Unless you catch them on sale, you can get them on sale for like $75. But after the class, or once you purchase the software, it's, I want to say $11.99. I think $10.99 or $11.99. But they also have flex pay, where you could pay, I want to say $100 a month until you have it paid off, and you'll have full access to all of the features in the to Digitize. You'll have access to everything. It doesn't limit you, even if you do their payment option, their 12-month payment plan option, or whatever, flex pay. So after the classes, the cost just for the software, after you do the free trial, is going to be $11.99. Now they randomly throw out discounts, usually around certain holidays. You might see a random discount, and you might be able to get it for like $8.99. But I believe if you get it on sale, you have to buy it in full. But don't quote me on that, y'all. But I believe with the flex pay, you pay the full $11.99 for it. So after the classes, then the cost is $11.99 for the software itself after you do the 30-day trial. Thank you, Nina. Yeah, I'm liking how this is looking. This is looking really cute. But I think I'm going to go back and fill in the heart versus doing the outline, or, leaving it open. I like how everything else is looking. I just need to go back and edit that. Wine and design. Yes. Wine and design. Kim, let's see. Let me pull up your channel. Un momento, por favor. PPER, copper hue. Thank you. Why can't I find you? Oh, here you go. One sec. I'm grabbing Kim's link so I can drop it in the chat. That is Kim's link to her channel. So they're master classes. Yes, because you get, I want to say, between 12 to 15 designs to digitize. You get about a 20 to 30 minute walking you through digitizing each design. And then once you get to the end of the course and you do the final design, you send that in to John Deere, and he'll manually actually review your design and send you back any feedback, whether good or bad, what you did right, what you did wrong, what you could do better, but it's all positive feedback, regardless. So it is $99 per class, but if you sign up through Hatch, through John Deere Embroidery Legacy, you'll get the first masterclass for free. But then the 30-day challenge is free. So I would say if you're doing the 30-day trial, do the 30-day challenge. It's like 6 or 7 designs. They're probably about 30 minutes each. They'll send you the link. They'll send you all of the files. You'll save those so you can upload them and digitize with him as he's going through it. So it's really, really helpful. But yeah, $99 for each additional class. Yep, 1,200. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it is. Yep, level 1 is 99. So when you purchase the software, regardless of if you purchase it outright or you do their flex pay plan, you will still get that email with that first master course once you purchase it. And you'll randomly just get emails and like, here's a free design and stuff like that. So they're their customer service through Hatch and John Deere's Embroidery Legacy is top notch. Do you have to pay in full once? I paid 800. I believe you have to pay in full when it's on sale. If you try and select the flex pay, I believe it's going to revert back to the $11.99 or the $1,200. So you do have to pay it in full. Hey, Sean, welcome in. How are you? So yeah, I actually just did this one, and then this is another one that I did. I just need to go back and make a couple edits here and right there. But other than that, yeah, and this one I'm going to leave open like that. Possibly make this an applique. But yeah, just wanted to come on and kind of show people an overview of Hatch and some of the features in Hatch. It wasn't a real detailed tutorial, but kind of just like an overview. Oh, okay. Let me write that down, Eva, so I don't forget. Eva, where are you at? You're not in Vegas also, are you? Because I know Bedazzled Designs is in Vegas. Bedazzled Designs. I'm just making a note so I don't forget to let her know. I will continue to follow you and pay for level 1, which is $99. Yes. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. And I'll be doing more tutorials, and I'll get more detailed and with the designs. Next time maybe I'll do a little bit more detailed. These designs were pretty simple. They just took longer because I was chatting as we went. But I could have easily probably did this in like about a good 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, give or take. So a design like this is pretty quick. But yeah, I'll definitely be doing some more complex designs, some more simple designs to get you guys more comfortable, and we'll work our way up. Oh, yeah. If you got a coupon, use it. Use it. Oh, you in Chi-Town. Okay. I'm originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so I was your neighbor. Oh, you come to Vegas a few times a year? Okay. So next time you come, definitely let me know. Thank you, Picture Me Crafting, for becoming a new member. Welcome. Thank you so much. Well, guys, I guess I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'm actually going to edit this design up, and then I'm going to do a test stitch. And then I'm going to change this and fill this in. And then save them. Well, export them and then put them on my USB drive, my flash drive, and then do my test stitch and see how they stitch out. And Kim, I'll be reaching out to you with your 2 designs. I just got to finish knocking the other one out, and we'll be good to go. Already in my planner. I already know it. Yeah, and I'll make sure we hook up with Bedazzled Designs as well. And there's some other crafters that are here on my YouTube as well as my TikTok, and I'm going to be trying to put something together for the local crafters here in Vegas as well. Kim said, welcome. Picture Me Crafting. Welcome to the memberships. Welcome to the crew. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for joining. I've been on here for 2.5 hours. I thought I was only going to be on here doing one quick design, and y'all had me on here working on another one. So Kim will be live tomorrow. I put her link in the chat, and I will also be dropping in my community tab, and then I'll do a video. I'll probably do a short or something so you guys can see how the design's stitched out once I do my test stitch. You're welcome. Much appreciated. So Yini says, see you tomorrow, Kim. You're welcome, Soyini. Yes, good night, everyone. Thank you all for joining. And I'll see y'all in the chat on Kim's Live tomorrow. T and I will be live on Friday, and then I will be live again on Sunday. So we got some good videos coming for y'all. So thank y'all. Good night, everybody. And y'all be safe. Until next time, friends.